Pod Lead'em.
Top model. All the cycles. Podcast. Lead. Spelled backwards. Dumb.
Pod Lead'em.
Hey, and welcome to Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and you look very afraid right now, Nicole. Are you a polite young lady?
My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I don't need a lesson about chicken.
And I'm Jada B. Crump, and now you just have to not cry next time.
And we are, of course, talking about Cycle 16, Episode 2, Alec Weck, or the girl who feels confident when she's not on the rag.
What's her secret? She's not menstruating right now.
And you know who else feels confident and strong? Our new Anchor.fm sponsors. And you can sponsor us by going to Anchor.fm/podleadem, just like Hannah and Kim, who did it together. A duo sponsorship.
A double-double?
We're all trying, and that's what matters.
Gets better every time by getting worse every time. And Hannah and Kim, what classic top model names, including, from this very cycle.
Definitely a human, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So be like Hannah and Kim and go to Anchor.fm/podleadem or click in the link below. You got $1.
Or maybe two, because Hannah and Kim are two people working as one when two become one. That's Spice Girls or S Club 7?
Spice Girls.
Okay. S Club 7 was 1 in a million, or 2 in a million.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we need to talk about previously.
They're not fun anymore.
No, they made a strong choice, and I'm not okay with it.
You know what I also am not okay with? Tyra pretending that she's sitting there while the previously clips are going on, because she starts it, goes and has a muffin or two, comes back for the ending.
Carrot bread, eats all the carrot bread, and returns. There's no more punnery.
Nope.
No.
And part of me was like, did she actually record all of the previous leads? And then for some reason they were so bad that they just had to cut out all the middle.
Maybe, but this also,
you know what this is? You know what this is? This is a scooped bagel of a previous lead.
Yeah. Also, they make it seem like there was an audition episode in this previously on.
They really, really do. And it's so funny because that was the whole gimmick almost of the previous episode. And why didn't she just say, last time on Top Model, we got right to business, skipping those auditions and pulling a mean break.
That involves Tyra talking.
The full chaos of the last thing she says being, and Angelia was sent home? That dangling and?
We also don't get Anne's Italian Vogue cover.
Nope.
No, we just get eventually Anne's CoverGirl long neck monster.
Every time we have to see that CoverGirl photo, I'm like,
but is it not published? Do they not have the rights to it? I don't understand why we're not seeing that cover. You know what I would have loved to? If they literally did the same thing they used to do with 17, and it's the top model, but then immediately covered with like Ashley Tisdale.
Yes.
And they do the same thing with Italian Vogue, and it's like
no one. It's no one. It's just another model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then because we have nothing, everything that's different stands out so much. So 13 girls are left instead of remain, which seemed harsher. And then who do you think will be eliminated tonight?
As if we have any say.
Also, I don't know why, because I remember us talking about this in a previous episode. The three of us collectively forgot that the intro stayed the same style. Because I remember us fully being like, oh, it changes.
Definitely.
Like it changes. It's a weird one in the middle. So when this started, I literally thought, am I in the wrong cycle? Like, what's happening here? And I don't know why, because this cycle could not be more similar in some ways to Cycle 15. It is a high fashion cycle. None of the words changed. Yet, for some reason, it seems more inappropriate this cycle to have this style of opening.
Why is everything so blurry?
I don't know. Also, I decided to make categories like I normally do for the intros of good, bad, and nothing. I don't know why I wrote even a good category because none of these were good. And also,
hard disagree. Our definitions of good might be different.
Okay,
but
fine.
Entertaining are several.
Mine's a more traditional definition of good.
Oh, there's definitely some entertaining ones.
Oh, yeah. I would say that my bad ones are all the entertaining, and the nothings are
nothing.
Nothing.
Mhm.
But it also seems like, and I know this isn't the case, but it seems like they hired a photographer to shoot both season openers the same day because they do the same poses from last cycle's posing. We even get the like hands on the mirror pose.
Oh, see, I really think that Alexandria made that her own. Alexandria's switcheroo hands are the kind of things that look like a middle school challenge where you like have to hold hands with the other person and move in a certain way while not crossing your arms. It was so complicated.
For me, it was a Zoom intro name. Like, you know what, on Zoom where they're like,
Wubba wubba.
yeah, I'm Alexander. Well, like that was it.
I enjoyed Jacqueline's long stroke of herself.
Her outfit was too silky for me.
Also, none of them matter to me except for one contestant, and that is Dahlia's. Dahlia, who has a soap opera opening, looks into camera. It is the blurriest of the blurry. One gentle hand caresses Dahlia's shoulder, and she looks off, and you can see one perfect tear come down her eye as she joins the cast of Dynasty.
Here's a little sampling of my notes. The Sarah in the mirror is blurrier than real Sarah. Is this a comment on the distortion of how we see our own reflections? Are the mirrors just dirty?
Yes, from Alexandra moving her hands up and down it. Also, Molly has the longest straps I've ever seen on a leotard. They were to her nipples, I have to imagine.
Yeah.
And
but
the
that
tights,
was Tyra's
the tights.
vision. And ultimately, Tyra's the client.
Spoilers.
It's rude. It is rude to have Angelia not in the episode where there's an intro, but forever be seen in the tights that Angelia is
Oh,
in.
my Lord.
Yes, that should actually be your one prize, that if you get eliminated first, you don't have to be in the intro.
Yes.
Yes.
And Andre has a cyborg eye. One of the eyes always has a lens flare over it, so it just looks like a cyborg eye.
But let me be clear. Cyborg eyes were here to play with everyone. Lens flares, all
Yes,
over.
but Andre's
Very
doesn't
high
go
fashion.
away. And this is also, I know this is going to sound petty. The fact that we do not get a hard cut out of Tyra, right? It's normally like a Tyra and then either a lightsaber, whoosh, or a hard cut. This is a very slow fade out. And it's strange that they made that change when they left everything else the same.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like these words. Doing their own review.
My captions crunched his. I liked his words.
Oh.
You mean sexsational?
Yeah, I totally missed it until they said it aloud. I was like, oh, sensational. Okay.
Sexsational. And I like that Molly confirmed exactly what I knew, which was that Nigel said it.
Oh, and the way Molly said it, it was as if Molly realizes that she's going to be in this Nigel trap the entire cycle. She's like, ooh, Nigel called me sexy.
Can't wait to tell my mom and make it less sexual.
Evokes glamour and elusive.
The first two fonts look like sister fonts, and the last one is crazy.
Yep. What happened to the talking headroom? Why have we added more to the talking headroom?
I like to think the contestants got bored and added
Two walls
to
of leopard.
Mm-hmm.
One wall of brown. Golden branches.
Also, guys, I know we were told that the theme of this house was Tyra at 16. The theme of this house is animals.
Yes, animal print.
everywhere. And now it makes sense with the silly elephants and the owl feather masks.
Part of me wishes they had gone harder with the Tyra. It'd been so creepy, but a Tyra-themed house where, like, even the pillows were Tyra's faces. You know what I mean? Like, really go
What if,
hard.
I don't know if these existed at the time, but if you got, like, the sequin pillows that change, the picture
Yes.
changes when you move them, and one was Tyra at 16 and one was Tyra now. You could, like, age up Tyra through sequins.
I love that.
Imagine how good that'd be for scene transitions. Just a close-up on a hand going, foof.
I have to say this now because there's no other time in the episode to say it. So remember last episode, I said that Molly O was written as Molly O, and there was no explanation, which made me be like, oh, I wonder if I should look up Molly O. There is a movie called Molly O that's about an Irish washerwoman's daughter who falls in love with a prince.
Sure.
But also,
Literally could not be about anything else.
but also, this led me somehow to a recipe by Molly Ye called popcorn salad. Hannah, because I know we've had conversations about what makes a salad,
Mhm.
what do you think is in popcorn salad?
Well, if I'm going by definitions of salad past, I'm assuming there's mayonnaise.
Oh, there is definitely mayonnaise.
Mhm, mhm.
There is also snap peas,
Okay.
sour cream,
Ooh.
shallots, sugar, Dijon, and carrots.
See, that all
Yum.
sounds fine except for the popcorn.
Yes, because what is the one thing you like about popcorn?
How soggy it is.
JW, have Hannah and I ever told you about banana salad? French banana salad?
salad.
No. I think you know that I'm always the worst person, though, to give, like, look at this wacky food, because my response is always, oh, I'd eat that.
So
You wouldn't eat French banana salad?
back in the 40s, film actresses had to make themselves seem more approachable by giving recipes to magazines.
Sure.
And Joan Crawford gave a recipe to a magazine that she called French banana salad. And what you do is you take some iceberg lettuce and you put it on a plate. And then you take a banana and you cut it into quarters and you fan that out on the plate on top of the lettuce. And then you throw on some mayonnaise and some peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the dish.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, individual ingredients all sound good. Why wouldn't they be good together? Okay, so now we get Molly's plotline, if there had been an audition episode,
Yes.
which is Molly is adopted.
Her school day portrait with her parents was so cute.
And also so quintessentially Molly for the little we've seen of her so far. And you'll find she has the plotline of Paige Matthews from Charmed, which was a real jerk in my teens to my adoptive parents, and now I'm coming out of that. And I said, Molly, based on your attitude, have you? Come on. You seem like you might still be a brat to those parents.
Towards her parents, maybe.
Well, she's
Sure.
still a brat, but she apologizes a lot, so it's okay.
Nice. Alexandria holding court in their kitchen, talking to Nicole while someone else just braids her hair. And also, every time Alexandria is doing anything, her hair is being ponytailed or braided.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Who?
It's Monique. We see later Monique is the hair braider in the house.
Nice. Good. Keep your
Gotta
enemies
do
closer,
something with all
Monique.
that. You gotta do something with all that supreme energy. Monique has a lot of I'm in competition to be the supreme energy.
Against Alexandria.
How would you feel if you were Dominique and you were having your fun pizza soda time and you sit down?
You flop on the couch. You're under a duvet. You're
Yes.
all still wearing your outerwear
Mm-hmm.
because you just need that pizza so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was not ready for this conversation to become what it became, and neither was I.
No.
Because she asked Andre, do you have any siblings? What a tame seeming question. And then Andre gives also what would have probably been her audition episode story,
Uh-huh.
which I wish she'd gotten to work through and realized in an audition episode.
Yeah.
And this is why the show probably never did this again.
Yeah.
Because she has unfortunately lost two of her brothers, one in a car crash, and one seemingly very recently got murdered. And Dahlia and Dominique are listening to this. And Dahlia explains to the audience what it means, like, to have held back your emotions and repressed them so you won't completely fall apart. And it also happened the day before her prom. It's just...
Well, and also, because
Oosh.
because this is the most cash conversation on Andre's side, we don't have any, like, understanding. It makes it seem like they died the same day. The way it's set, like, because we haven't had a full time to meet Andre. She had a talking head last episode. That's it. And now we start the episode with her saying her brothers are dead. We have no context for what has happened. And it feels like Dominique also has no context for this. Like, this is the first time Andre has spoken to Dominique.
Yeah, it's hard to know how much time all of these contestants spent together pre getting put in the house.
Right. Because it seems like the answer's 0.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like no time at all. Also, as a small palette cleanser, Andre's got one of the weirder green screen backgrounds, because hers looks like there's a movie poster behind her. Like this bright red movie poster, and I can't get it out of my head every time.
I mean, it's better than Nicole's, who they ketoned it wrong because her arm, there's chunks missing out of her arms.
Yeah, but she's just trying to look more youthful.
How much did they pay Dominique?
Yeah, production approaches Dominique and says, "Hey, we need an intro. Can you just go over there and start yelling things about food? Can you make yourself seem really unhealthy real quick, Dominique?" And Dominique's like, "You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this in such a way that it's obvious I'm saying silly things."
This cabinet is so empty, and also then gets filled up. How much time did they have between the two shots that we see?
I just because clearly they were trying to make them all look really unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And Dominique's like, "No." So you want to hear about my model diet? You know I only eat noodles and tortilla chips, and every now and then I'll put a little syrup on it.
It's clearly so fake. It is the funniest thing. And then one of the contestants, when Tyra walks in with a friend, says these two chefs walk into the room. And
Brittany.
I'm like,
Brittany.
oh, what a disguise Tyra was in that you couldn't recognize her at first.
Well, she is doing her patented French accent, JW.
Oh my god. She is the nutritionist of me. Please stop.
The girls, how is the babies?
The babies.
Captions was crunching all the Z's real hard in these spellings.
Tyra calls her a nutritionist. This is Heather Bauer. There seems to be much more nanny energy to me.
It will surprise no one that I didn't like Heather Bauer. And when I looked Heather Bauer up, the entire focus of her nutrition planning is only about weight loss. Is very focused on things like going gluten-free to feel good, not about health reasons.
Well, I think this is indicated in this eventual very silly, I can't call it a teach, and it's definitely not a challenge.
No.
Enforced game show?
Yes. She wrote 2 books. One is called Bread is the Devil, and the other is called The Wall Street Diet. So I think you kind of probably get about what Heather Bauer is about from those 2 book titles.
Yeah, but I gotta say right now, like, I get it that she's a person on this show, so you're inclined to hate them, but Heather in the episode, like...
No.
No, I'm gonna finish my statement. I get it. You hate her. She's a person on this show. I get it. In the show, I think everything was more stupid than hateable. There was just so little that was shown of anything. There were 2 rounds to that game. And also, but apparently there were 50 dishes.
She mostly looks extremely put off by both Tyra's French accent and what I'm going to call Tyra's big dits energy, because Tyra walks in this room with a lot of big dits energy.
Yeah.
I do like these random men who were bringing in the food.
Who is that curly-haired man? Because
with the beard?
Hello.
Uh-huh.
I love that their timing was so off that they came in, looked at each other, started to exit, and then just stayed. They had no idea when that cue was coming. Obsessed.
The other thing I liked about the beginning was that Tyra says that Heather is her nutritionist, and the girls all go, Oh, in a very good for you kind of way.
But this talk of what cheaties are, what cheaties are.
So here's where she lost me, Alexandra. Again, I want to be clear. I don't think Heather Bauer's a hero. Also, let's not act like cheat foods are a new thing.
I'm not saying cheat foods, whatever. I'm saying the way it's presented is dumb and unhealthy.
I'm saying
This was
they
the
are
nanny
acting like
thing
they.
for me. This was like, oh, Tyra's cranky. Does Tyra need a cheatie? Come on, Tyra, come sit in your chair and we'll get you a cheatie.
See, I imagined a cereal that was just the worst possible cereal for you, just balls of sugar. It's like the opposite of Wheaties is Cheaties. Like you eat
It's like-
Wheaties 6 days a week, and then
like
one day
they
you just
take,
get a
like,
rush of Cheaties.
Just the like marshmallows from other cereals and put them all together in a
In one
cereal
bag.
marshmallow box.
But it all like fuses together, and so it comes out as one multicolored marshmallow.
Also, I'm sorry. All the lack of education aside, when whoever the fuck picked the cream cheese one over the peanut butter one, I'm like, you don't think cream cheese is gonna be the wrong answer in any food scenario? It's cream cheese. It's you eat cream cheese when you want to feel good. It's not.
That's what I'm annoyed by. If you're going to cheat, then enjoy what you eat, because peanut butter on a wheat bagel sounds disgusting.
Well,
It
the
was on
peanut
a
butter was on a
waffle.
wheat waffle, which I
Also
thought sounded
gross.
great.
Also
No, I think that
gross.
sounded great.
No.
So dry.
Yes.
Not with that peanut butter.
No.
No. And then
Sorry.
also, this is what I also found annoying. They're like, do you
Just
eat
imagine if I pulled out a wheat waffle with peanut butter on it. Oh.
when she's like spaghetti with meatballs or eggplant parm? If you cook eggplant parm, not that gross way, but bake it, it's actually incredibly good for you.
But see, here's the other thing that I didn't like about that is, to me, it was strongly implied that she was telling them to just eat the meatballs
Yes.
off of the spaghetti. And
Yes, she was.
meatballs.
Well, because Hannah, she likes spaghetti squash. She says to eat, she has a big thing against bagels on her website. She is not about bagels. She recommended a gluten-free English muffin. And let me tell you, listeners, as someone who has a pretty severe gluten allergy, they cannot make good gluten-free English muffins. So
Yeah,
you're
it doesn't
better
seem like
off
it would be a thing.
not even fucking doing it, because you're just going to go, well, this isn't an English muffin. This doesn't have nooks and crannies. This doesn't hold butter.
I transcribed Tyra's introduction to this, and I really just want to read it in full
Please.
because it is,
Please do.
speaking of French banana salad, there's like all these foods that people think like, oh my God, you should never eat. And that's totally fattening or totally bad for you. And then they choose these other choices. But Heather came up with something called cheaties, which are things that seem bad, but aren't.
But see, that's not a cheatie. That's what.
But the
So
exact,
it's
whoever was
guys,
like,
you're
I'm
just
gonna
not.
be really decadent. See this whole wheat waffle?
Ooh.
I'm gonna put peanut butter on it.
See this plate of spaghetti and meatballs? I'm going to throw away the spaghetti.
You guys just do not get it. Cheaties is a double lever thing because you're cheating on the cheat food. That's what makes Cheaties brilliant. I'm sorry you guys don't get peanut butter on a waffle. It is a decadent delight.
I was also really uncomfortable by the fact that they were
The
blindfolded.
first time I've trolled the two of you this successfully, and it's my favorite thing.
that they were wearing blindfolds and that they were being fed.
Yeah, and then like Tyra put some of them in a Lady and the Tramp situation without their knowledge.
Oh,
Well, Kasha and Tyra were in their own Lady at the Tramp because that's the two people that were getting close to each other. And I was like, Kasha, just go for it.
Also, Kasha, that crocheted flapper headband is not a makeover hat.
no, it is not a makeover hat. That was clearly borrowed from Alexandria.
But speaking of,
It didn't have a top though.
we're already getting a lot of confessionals with makeover caps and
And scarves. Hannah's
The
So
knot
early.
in Brittany's makeover scarf is bigger than Brittany's head.
Hannah's is the classic. I'm definitely wearing this like a human would, where the hair is just coming out of it.
I wish Hannah had had two makeover caps, one for each ponytail. Just buns.
So then we cut to a ton of food on the table, and this
How long was
angle-
this game, y'all? Because we saw two
Everyone
rounds of
did
this
it.
game.
Well, and this makes me think
How
that
long does
most
this
of
game
them
happen?
guessed correctly.
Correctly.
Yeah.
So we see all the food on the table, but we also see that Dominique seems way fucking taller than everyone, including Tyra, because they're all standing around a table and Dominique is just out of frame almost. But where is Petite Andre? Why did we not see how Petite Andre is?
But Tyra tells us to celebrate our moments with meatballs and waffles and then go back to the healthy foods we're not
going to tell you about those.
No. You should know those already.
So Monique and Jacqueline want to have a fiesta.
So I have not figured out yet how I feel about Monique.
I have.
Sometimes it's a little much, but I'm mostly super into it, I think.
Uncomplicated monster.
Bringing big villain energy in a soap opera way that I'm mostly enjoying. And the number one thing I think I enjoy about it is that she says every sentence with the exact same inflection. So if you're like, hey, Monique, how's your day going? She would be like, oh, it's great. I'm having an amazing day. Or, oh, it's terrible. And all of these people are trolls and monsters. And would say it exactly the same way.
I just appreciate that she is consistent about everything to
True.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's uncomplicated.
It's nice to have a villain who is just a villain because she stank. It's
and
nice.
like came to play it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But she's not racist. She's not like homophobic.
Just hates everyone.
Hates everyone and everything.
For their humanity.
Yeah.
What's her baby's name? We'll never know. She'll never talk about that baby.
But is also just the kind of person who is still friends with people. She's like, yeah, I hate all my friends.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend time with my friends. I'm gonna be in all of my friends' weddings. Those bitches. Like, that's her energy.
Yes. And that's why she will come for Alexandria, but also braid her hair when she's nearby. It's fascinating.
I loved it. I also love the pairing that happens so often of her and Jacqueline.
Yes.
Because Jacqueline is a minion. Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. I love that Jacqueline's always geared up to tell us something shocking. And it's like, and you know what? I don't like her.
They use that clip
Excuse
of
my
Jacqueline.
language. What language? Like?
She's a butt.
But anyway, we're standing inside the fridge.
Uh-huh.
And then a bowl is discovered.
Covered.
A bowl covered in foil. But what's under that foil? Raw chicken in barbecue sauce.
This is the dumbest thing ever.
Oh my God.
Monique decides that Monique is bored.
Yep.
And just puts the bowl, now uncovered, on the counter. And
For how
lays
long?
in wait.
For how long?
Lays in wait.
See, I would be pissed because we know they have to pay for their food. So now Monique has ruined.
But here's the thing. How does Monique get out of this?
I don't know.
How does it become?
That's a genius at work. Genius.
You're correct.
Unique Monique.
Because I'm with Alexandria about, raw chicken marinating covered in a bowl is fine.
Exactly.
That's a very normal thing to do, a very normal way to cook. But then it becomes about her being defensive that other people think she doesn't know how to cook. Because she's 21 and she knows things.
I cook. I know. I don't need a lesson about chicken. I cook.
Dahlia.
There are myths that are perpetuated in families all the time about the rawness and the handling of foods. I grew up in a Middle Eastern household where you cooked everything to an inch of its fucking life because the meat is bad. It's cheap and bad. That's just kind of how it is. Mm-hmm. But there is nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong. You don't need to clean meat with soap or vinegar. Please don't do that. Cook it. It'll be fine. It just seemed to be like two people that weren't hearing each other, screaming at each other. And then as Dahlia leaves, we realize why Dahlia may be broken. Because Dahlia's storyline from auditions is bad relationship with mother.
Comma whole family question mark?
Just slips that right in. I don't like confrontation. I confronted my mother my whole life. So I don't do that anymore. And you're like, wait, excuse me, what? It was the sneakiest plotline we've ever seen.
Well, and Alexandria thrives on confrontation.
Oh, yeah.
It only makes her hair shinier and her lips shinier.
Mm-hmm.
And see, you call Jacqueline a minion. I call Jacqueline a voyeur.
Jacqueline's face while Alex is walking around her, as if Jacqueline truly thinks that Alexandra is going to stab her at a moment's notice.
Jacqueline is my dog who just always assumes she's in peril. And the faces that Jacqueline's pulling, I'm like,
but she's a little excited too.
I did like Dahlia complaining about Alexandria and saying, "You're not the elder," as if there's now a hierarchy, Dungeons and Dragons style.
We know Kasha is the elder.
And then Alexandria going right to, "I pity Dahlia. I pity her.
She made a powerful enemy today. I don't know if Dahlia knows what she's done."
This drunk talking head.
I wish they had cut to Monique just eating that chicken straight from the bowl. Another day in the life for Monique.
A live chicken bites its head off.
Dumps it in the barbecue sauce. Alexandria's drunk talking head, where she's slightly unfocused, is where Alexandria lives. And also where Alexander at 21 lived.
Oh.
Of just like, they'll rue the day. They'll all be sorry. I love having a nemesis. Tie baby mail.
Tomorrow you will face your worst critic. The cut to Nicole's face, which is equal parts worried and stank, is editing genius.
And it's correct. That's the correct reaction you should have to that mail.
Yeah, it felt like Nicole was being clairvoyant.
Yo, remember when acting episodes were fun on this show?
Remember back in the day where we got silent film? Where you had to drink prune juice and be silly and look out a window?
Remember Sunny Rose, I am?
Not anymore, because now we head to Colony Theater Company to meet Nigel and Eugene Buica,
the director of the acting corps. And I'm going to say right now, these Tyrons with this new font sometimes do not have enough room because they had to abbreviate director to DIR like that.
I don't know how much you found on Eugene Buica, because from my research, he has not written a new internet bio since this episode aired.
What?
Everything refers to what he's about to do in 2012.
Huh.
I found a little bit. The acting corps is not a theater company. So the term, because he's listed as artistic director on the website, that's not true, because it's just an actor training company that offers classes. He writes and directs short films starring himself and acting corps students. He wrote a book called 90 Days of Rants, Observations, and Meditations for the Actor.
Yeah, see, all of the bios on the internet end with "that's about to come out."
He also says that he serves as a judge on Top Model, which I don't think is true. And his website...
A critic and a judge is almost the same thing.
I'd say he performed on America's Next Top Model. Now, you can also, if you go to the Acting Corps website, there are many videos of this creep talking about frequently asked questions, including the titles, is acting talent important? Does acting training matter? Is comedy acting different from acting drama?
The first yes.
And
the two no's and a yes.
Acting techniques versus Facebook.
Would not pay to see it. No, thank you. I will tell you that one of his few professional credits was in a straight-to-video film called The Erotic Misadventures of the Invisible Man. He was not the lead, though.
Oh, thank God. No, I almost wish he was, because then he would have been invisible and we wouldn't have had to see him.
And how did that man become invisible? If your answer is he spilled butterscotch on himself, you're correct.
See, why didn't Heather Bauer teach us about that?
The ultimate cheating.
I found, let me say this one quote from Eugene. This is an actual quote. He actually said this. You are born a blank canvas with a predilection for certain colors. Probably you are broken. How many people from happy homes follow the yellow brick road into show business? Yet suffering doesn't make you an actor either. Then what does? Will you burst through that steel-plated sarcophagus called your creative resistance or not? Are you ready? If you're not, it doesn't really matter. The professional athlete who plays injured anyway teaches us that action has little to do with readiness. What is required is willingness.
So that's all to say that this teach is kind of his whole deal.
Uh-huh. Cult
This-
leader.
This wasn't something that just the show made him do.
No.
This was something that he was like, oh, I can do this. Also, you guys are more actory than I am. Let me say, so if you both disagree, I get it. I just don't need actors to have this big inner life.
Nope.
No.
I just
Nope.
don't. Like, here's
No.
the thing. If you want to be an actor and you're just good at it or whatever, or honestly, if you're just hot and you don't have any super big trauma that you need to work for, fine.
But also, it is not my job as either an actor or as an audience member to participate in someone else's therapy.
Nope.
Acting isn't therapy. I didn't consent to be. I just saw a play recently. I won't even say what it is, where I literally sat there and I was like, oh, cool. I am now non-consensually engaging in this person's therapy. I don't need this in my life.
So many people's one-person shows are that too, where you're just like, guys, could you have just not rented this black box theater and gone to like 3 therapy sessions?
For acting teachers to present themselves as therapists is one of the more common, super damaging things that happens in this industry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it also creates really weird relationships with the teacher and the student, because then they start seeing them as this like confidant and therapist and all this other
Cult
stuff.
leader.
I wish with all my heart, and we'll describe what the task is in just a second, because it's also just so dumb. And I wish we had seen Monique's. I wish with all my heart, because Monique has a quote where she says, I have an inner critic when I'm PMSing a lot because I feel like I'm fat, but besides that, I'm a pretty confident person. Perfect. Perfect, Monique.
I also just need to take a second, not like I've never done this on the podcast before, to talk about what a shit Nigel Barker is.
Uh-huh.
Because
What a late cycle reveal.
the way that he presents this challenge, look, we've gotten lots of dumb reasons for models having some kind of acting training on this show.
Yeah.
And in general, I think a model taking an acting class is not a bad idea
Agreed.
for reasons that the show itself has discussed before. But when your reason, according to one of the long-term judges of the show, is models really need to emote if they're going to convince the director or the photographer that they are inspiring. Because if you can't, there's simply no way you're going to inspire the consumer. As a model, it is your job to make me, your boss, feel inspired.
And again, this is all sometimes to be like in a Pine Sol ad. Like, take it down. And that's the thing. Like, I get
Passion.
like all I get. That's the thing though. Like, you don't need all this to sell Rolitos.
No.
Like, you just don't.
No. It's so much more like this. The best version of this for the contestants on the show is to not be afraid of feeling and looking stupid.
Yes.
Yes.
What a dream.
I wish we went back to the, like, I know we even didn't love it a lot, but like wild and out. Like, let's just loosen you up.
Yeah.
Rather than have a therapy session under the guise of acting.
Yeah, we didn't know how good we had it in cycles past, where we just had dumb improv challenge.
Where is
'Cause of the-
Tasha? Where is Tasha?
Also, does Nigel have a cold, or is he whispering out of respect for the theater?
Oh, I think Nigel has taken a public speaking / elocution class.
Oh.
Is this just another Nigel scam where he like invested in the acting core like he did with that Vineyard?
Yeah, maybe. He also went very heavy on cheek highlight today because they are shiny.
Yeah, once again, I need you to sort of deal with that inner critic right here now so that we can start building on that intimate relationship that's so important with the camera.
And this, what's so funny is we're talking about this so much, but the actual task is one of the dumbest things they've ever had them do, because they each have an individual easel with markers.
They are not allowed to put down their purses or take off their coats.
No.
Well, also, they might have been, but they were given 10 minutes to do this full-size drawing.
I also wanted so bad for when he said to draw your inner critic. Someone drew either Tyra Banks or Alexandria.
I wish Alexandria had drawn a 1x1 perfect replica of herself. It's just like a portrait.
Well, why would she need to, JW? Because Eugene is going to be playing the inner critic, and you have to get him to go away.
A part which will be played by yours truly.
And the funniest thing is what this amounts to is whatever they say, he's just gonna say the sentence back, but with the reverse, like, negation of it. So if they were to say, this is not an example that happened, but like, I hate you. You don't hate me.
I hate you.
I have, my shoes are too big. Your shoes aren't too big. Like, you would just go back and forth. And I wish someone had, like, gamed it, like, I smell bad. No, you smell great. Damn it. Like, I wish.
Monique did it.
Oh my God. I just love.
He's the absolute worst.
And Molly's is hard to watch.
Oh my God. Not only is the actual dialogue awful, but then her saying, I definitely understand the connection between this exercise and actually making it and modeling. Molly, don't do that for them.
Molly,
they don't deserve that.
Yeah, she English majored a lesson that wasn't being taught.
But his stuff was all about her adoption. So she would say stuff like, I know you had to give me away. I did give you away. Like, it's like really
it was bad.
crappy
I
things
didn't
to hear
need
back.
to.
I didn't need to was the worst.
Ugh.
Also, it's just like, fuck off. You know nothing about anything. And then Jacqueline's is the dumbest thing.
Jacqueline's is funny.
This is funny.
Because Jacqueline has one issue in her life besides her fear of Alexandria. And that is her face. You have a baby face. You have a baby face and a high voice and you hate it. And
Everyone thinks you're young and you're not younger than anyone else here.
And like, she's saying so much he doesn't really have to respond, but I wish he was just like, yeah, you have a baby face, it's too babyish. It's too high.
I almost feel like she's doing it. So that someone can teach her to not have a baby face. But also they cut to Alexandria fully laughing at Jacqueline.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Act like you wouldn't.
The real terrible power move would have been if she had said that to him and then he responded in like baby talk. And he was just like,
Also, Jacqueline's picture is her with a storm cloud, but the storm cloud also is creating a rainbow, and also there's a second smaller Jacqueline who's happy. So her inner critic has a happy Jacqueline angel on the shoulder.
Also, there's sometimes
it's Happy Jacqueline's jailer.
Ah. Who did the lightning bolt first? Because it seems to show up on a lot of people's things, like someone was cheating off the test.
Oh, I would absolutely cheat off the test if that were me. I'd be like, all right, clown over there. All right, money signs over there. All right, lightning.
Monique's is just a picture of a period. Oh, I get it.
Okay. Just a big red dot in the middle of a white picture.
Yeah, Monique's like, you feel bad when you're on your period. And he's like, you feel great when you're on your period. It just doesn't make any sense.
And then we get to,
oh gosh,
it's just not something that ever should have happened. Poor Andre is put into this situation where, of course, because she's just cooking with all this terrible stuff that has happened in her life, she starts blaming herself because it's put through the filter of the inner critic.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw both of these men into a deep, dark hole.
Uh-huh.
And we do learn her brothers' names, Austin and Sason, spelled Shasin. And what you said is all very accurate, Hannah. I also you gotta know when you do something this emotion-based. It kind of reminds me of that Cycle 2 crying challenge. Mm-hmm. They got like too real as well.
Yes.
And was only palatable because Camille was late.
Correct.
And it made the whole thing a little sillier. Like, that's why you had to show Jacqueline's, because otherwise you're just like, this is hateful.
Traumatic.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is going to come out of this worse.
Yeah.
And also, maybe this is just me. This is also private. I don't like the fact that they just got to listen to everybody's.
This is why you go to therapy one-on-one with a trained therapist.
Any acting class that I've ever been in that does rely on you using your own memories and stuff, they're always like, don't say it out loud. Don't tell anybody else. This is just for you. You don't need to share this with everybody else. And that's the point. Like, even if that's what you use for your own personal acting technique, everybody's going to take a different approach to the job.
Yeah,
the point
sure.
is never you have to spill your trauma for everyone.
And if it ever is that, run
Mm.
away.
Yeah.
It is not helpful.
And as a not helpful, truly gross way to wrap it up,
Ugh.
Nigel says that truly it's your humanity that makes you beautiful.
So here's some earrings. Okay, I went to Jastina's website.
Mm-hmm.
This
It
is
was-
so. But can we talk about how weird the moment was
You're
before
all
we hear about
winners.
Jayastina?
Uh-huh.
Here are these two jewelers who've just walked in. Because you all did such a good job, you all get earrings.
So their website was either created by aliens or through the heaviest business algorithm. Because when you go to their about section on Jayastina, it says Vision, global lifestyle creator who shares every shining moment. Mission, we make the world happier by creating a new lifestyle that combines fashion, culture, and art. Through constant innovation, we will create our own cultural values and spread them around the world. Core values, creativity, challenge, trust, communication. And that's it.
Wait, and that's it as part of the sentence?
No,
Or
that's the page.
What does the jewelry look like?
I mean, it's just kind of jewelry.
No.
It's dumb. This whole thing is dumb. And not, why are we just giving them jewelry now?
now, let me say this. I would go to more therapy if at the end of every session I got like one
Jewelry.
little trinket.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, that can be my little like a Pandora charm bracelet.
No.
Like every time I go to therapy successfully, I get a charm that represents what we talked about. So like one's like daddy issues or whatever. It's just a man. We get a very quick phone call with Andre and her boyfriend, who generically nice and supportive.
Yeah,
just
they're
whatever you want to
boyfriending.
do. Yeah.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Molly's houndstooth jacket, which I would 100% wear.
Sure.
Mm.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America, season premiere, Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn. And I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient. And they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Oh, it's such a clutch off-season pickup, Dave.
I was worried we'd bring back the same team.
I meant those blackout motorized shades.
Blinds.com made it crazy affordable to replace our old blinds.
Hard to install?
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some for my mom. She talked to a design consultant for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Hall of Fame son.
They're the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com is the GOAT.
Visit Blinds.com now for up to 45% off site-wide and free professional installation. Rules and restrictions apply.
I'm going to plant the seed now a little bit. I think Dahlia, and this isn't a judgment, but I think Dahlia has too many feelings sometimes. Because in her talking heads, she seems like she is on the verge of sobbing or has just finished sobbing at all. And I don't know if it's one talking head that we've seen chopped up, but I don't know, guys. It's starting to feel uncomfortable because I don't think we're getting a story. We're just getting bits of a story.
A lot of allusions to bad stuff.
Yeah, I think to your point, Alexander, it seems like they're cutting around stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see a random fucking peacock dress in the background of their thing. And no Tyra baby mail.
Nope.
I wanted bee puns.
Oh, don't worry, my friend. You'll get bee puns. We get really peppy techno montage music.
Mm.
There is a moment where Alexandra pokes herself in the eye with a brush, and that's the transition. And I kind of love.
Mr. J has moved from skulls to x-rays.
Okay, no, I got it, Hannah. He loves skulls a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Skulls a ton. Skeleton on his back. With tiny angel wings.
Alexander,
Sometimes
if
you have
had
to do
pay-
something drastic to excite people to want that product.
They are told they are going to be wearing jewelry that has been covered in pheromones.
Ooh, lovely. Mr. J fills up constantly a buzz, bee stuff. But then also, as part of this, when they're about to work with live bees, fake kills one?
Yeah.
What?
Which seems to tell the girls later, like, oh, well, you can just kill these things.
That's what I'm just like, I'm sure that bee wrangler was like, oh, we didn't agree to the killing of bees narrative.
No.
But also save the bees.
Yes.
We need bees.
But you know what? It's okay.
Oh,
Because guess who's back?
And
With a new montage of photos.
thank God.
Looking cut as hell with a gaudy necklace.
Ooh, that chain.
It is Mike Rosenthal.
it literally looks, and now dressed in all white.
Mm-hmm.
New
Like an
haircut.
angel.
Yeah, a fresh cut.
Uh-huh.
A gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull a JW and pause the episode for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Take a shower.
Uh-huh.
And
no more
damn.
fashion witch
Nope.
in his background.
No, high fashion Mike Rosenthal. This is high fashion Mike Rosenthal.
It is high
fashion Mike
Rosenthal.
We get a new Hannah storyline, I'm going to say. Tragus piercing? That's new. We get a peep at a tragus piercing.
I don't
on
know what
Hannah.
that is.
That's your inner cartilage.
Oh.
I used to have one. I love it. I miss it.
Oh, get it.
It's a pain in the ass.
Jacqueline teaches us how bee stings work.
Yes. Guys, I don't think she's allergic to bees.
No.
No, she's allergic like everyone is. Like when someone's like, I really get allergic to mosquitoes. I'm like, well, that's their deal.
That's what they do.
Now, do I love in her voice, her going, I think I'm going to swell up. Swell is a great word for a Southern accent.
We have a new hair person, Scott Kunha,
Mm-hmm.
who now is like the Kardashians hairstylist.
Oh.
Yeah, if you type his name into Google, Kim Kardashian immediately pops up.
Yeah, I found this article. He was also on, do you remember the show on Bravo Blowout?
I do.
He was Jonathan Adler's assistant.
Oh.
And
so he paid his dues.
Yeah. But then this interview goes real weird because it starts talking about like, who is your dream celebrity client? And he says, Rihanna, but I don't want to do her hair. I just want to be her friend. And then we see pictures of Rihanna and many, many questions about Rihanna. He has never worked with Rihanna. So it just really feels like he is trying to manifest a friendship with Rihanna through an interview. It's very uncomfortable. And Vincent Okendo got new hair too.
Yeah, but someone needs to talk to Vincent Oquendo about where and when he's doing what he's doing. Because after Mr. J tells us that the girls are going to be getting cotton in their ears and their nose so the bees don't fly up into their canals, Vincent's like, oh, we've got Monique on set and the bees are all out. Open your mouth so I can put your lipstick on. Can
And
someone
she
stand
also-
right here and make sure no bees fly into her mouth?
Also, Monique only has cotton in one nose. So what about that other nostril?
How are you doing this lipstick now?
A thing you can do anywhere. It's lipstick.
Guys, I also need to know, why are Hannah's teeth blue? Is
Oh.
her skin suit malfunctioning?
This lip stain looked like it could stain.
Yeah, it may have even been the reflection of the blue on her teeth. You know how someone, when they have a bright red, their teeth look a little pink, just kind of
Sure.
naturally? Because this was, I don't understand why they chose blue. It feels like they should have chosen like a golden or a honey or whatever.
I don't know. I do think it looks kind of cool, but it's intense.
What I don't think looks cool is this jewelry, especially this crown thing is so fucking ugly.
There were 3 things you could get.
Mm-hmm.
The crown that I agree was pretty ugly.
Yeah.
The huge neck piece that looked uncomfortable to wear. Stabby neck.
Or the good one, the earrings.
Earrings.
Or if they liked you, you got the earrings.
Mr. J tells Nicole that her eyes look too sleepy, and I say that's just her eyes.
Yeah, she has a kind of a bedroom eye.
She has a heavy lid. It's distinct. It looks cool.
We actually have a lot of heavy lid gals.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in a audition Cycle 15, we would have had a bedroom eye walk with a bunch of them.
During the shoot, this is important for later. During the shoot, Dahlia is told that her eyes were looking dead, which means there were photos where she didn't look crazy. She just looked like she had dead eyes.
Is that going to come up later? I don't remember.
Hannah is made to talk about personal trauma while covered in bees. And then Monique, who apparently has decided that she's only hinted at what her full potential is, says,
This is
Hannah
great.
was a sobbing mess, like crying her eyes out. And I'm standing there like, you're pathetic. And it really irritated me.
Good. Great.
Then Jay explains how trauma, PTSD, it all works. Cool. Fuck off.
It's also, and I guess it works out for her ultimately, weird that they didn't dry her tears. I did mini research on Sarah's I Got It finger wag.
Ooh.
Because Mr. J acts like, well, does that mean yes? Does that mean I got it?
They were told not to open their mouth. There were bees flying around.
It's apparently a really popular way to indicate, like, an affirmation of got it in a lot of Latin American countries.
Oh.
And based on their last name, I think there might be, just because I've seen it, might be some of that background within the family. I have no idea about that part.
But obviously, like, from context, you would know what they mean.
Mr. J is like this, though. Remember when Elijah tried to give him the gentlest high five, and he's like, well, I don't get this handshake. Hannah's not the alien. Mr. J is the alien, who acts like every hand... Has he ever been touched hand to hand?
No, because...
Anybody? When he gets a handshake, he's like, what are all these fingies? We don't get it.
That would indicate that he's ever had a friend. And...
You know
we
what? You're
his
right,
only
Alexander.
friend is Tyra, who we know also is not a human.
And the Mr. J from the future who texts him.
I was going to say his only friend is architecture.
No, he hates architecture.
Lucite is his only friend.
Well,
Alexandria tells us that she's not afraid of anything. She has 0 fears, not a 1.
She also got the bright blue bandeau top. And I remember very specifically being like, well, it's not like we're going to see it in the final photo. Whoops. Rich JW. I have a question about how they had to get Dahlia set up. What was this 2-person gentle hands on Dahlia raise up from seating to standing as if she was having trouble getting, because that's not the B part. Was she like so paralyzed with fear that they were like, okay, well,
Maybe.
Stand up.
That would require more information about a contestant than we are willing to give on this show for certain contestants.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real question, and I don't know that this is true, and maybe I'm the only one who hears this. We've heard so many times. One thing that's actually remained consistent is only blank of you will still be in the running with the hope of becoming America's Next Top Model.
Hmm.
I always read it as in the hopes of, because I think contestants often say hopes, but I've realized it reads hope. And a legit question for the two of you. Would you say that in the hopes of or in the hope of? And I guess both work.
I would say hopes because of
Me too.
grammar.
No, but it's 12 of
contest-
you will continue on. Yeah. In hope
But
of
they-
becoming.
But, or is it because there's multiple of them, they would have hopes?
I think
Or
both
they're
are fine.
One collective hope.
I guess it's just funny because it feels like very consistently it reads hope, but the contestant always says hopes. Like they're in real time correcting it so often. And I'm like, why don't you just at some point update that Tyron? Not Tyron, male, Tyra male, Ty baby.
One take. It's already been written.
You know what gives me hope? I like that At Home Hannah is business casual, men's button-down shirt with contrasting cuffs, glasses, sexy Hannah. That is always what she's wearing. I don't know if she sleeps in it, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, she does. She's definitely a human, Hannah.
Here for it.
I love that Monique just keeps Moniquing and going, yeah, Andre is sad, but she should have known better. If my sister had died, I wouldn't be on a reality show.
And I hate my sister. It's her. I don't know. Her name's not Monique. Probably.
Not a fan of not Neek.
So when we head to panel, what is going on with Tyra? Is she going?
Well, she's getting dressed because she has a flight to catch, so she's getting dressed on set. This is her flying wear.
Yeah, I was actually confused and hoping the two of you could explain to me what was
No. There's nothing. It's no one knows except for Tyra, and that's lost to the sands of time.
Sometimes it felt like she was going to a flight, and sometimes it felt like she had just come from a flight.
She said she had a flight to catch. That was what she was wearing on the plane.
But in which direction? Like she had a flight to catch to get here?
No, that would be crazy if you were saying I just had a flight to catch.
Oh, that would be crazy.
No, it's not. Because
it is.
No, because it feels like she's excusing what she's wearing because she had a flight to catch. So I came in the clothes that I was wearing.
But it's not like
But she's getting dressed on set.
Because she had a flight to catch.
Like I said, none of us will ever fully understand.
But then she just starts screaming at Andre. And I think that...
Why me?
There is definitely a moment of like, Andre didn't come to set to be yelled at. Because that follows through the rest
next
of
week too. Yeah.
Still don't see Anne's photos. And then when Tyra introduces Alec Weck, did anyone else feel like she was very jealous of Alec? Because
Alec.
Alec.
I honestly don't know which is correct.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm never going to assume that Tyra got it right, but you know.
She said she was discovered at a town fair, walking down the street, girl in London. And she's worked for Chanel and Dior and Galliano and a million other things and millions of magazine covers and all that type of stuff. Okay, Tyra.
I'm so glad she's here.
I'm not going to say we're friends.
But also, wow, what a gorgeous human being. Radiating gorgeousness at every single second they are on screen.
And if the way she looks wasn't enough, that speaking voice. Gorgeous.
Yes. And spoiler alert, seems like a good judge.
Yes.
And
seem like a
positive
good
but fair.
Yes,
Positive but
constructive
fair.
criticism.
Yeah.
Tyra changed into shoes that she cannot walk in.
She cannot walk in these shoes.
Scoot, 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 scoot.
Alexander, did you scream when Tyra was describing what a beauty shot is? And she lands on the I actually almost called you. If I had known that you would watch the episode when you had watched it, I would have done a wellness check. I would have. When she says, and a beauty shot doesn't have to be beautiful. Beauty shot just means a shot of your face. And I was like, oh no. Somewhere Alexander's got one eyeball that is now completely red because of blood vessel burst.
Yeah. Also, she doesn't say it was a beauty shot. Beauty shot. It was right there. They
actually missed a couple of those, which made me sad. We start a new Nigel tie journey.
Mm-hmm.
Those ties are now going to be polka dotted.
Yeah, this is where my memory is a little bit, because I remember he got real circusy looking for a while.
Yeah, and I've been not kind, but kinder
Than
about
us.
Nigel's
Accurate.
suits.
Mm-hmm.
No. I feel like I think both of you have taught me something, that I have to set more boundaries for myself.
Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
I deem acceptable.
What you think can get and cannot get.
I have to draw the line at these polka dot ties. I just do. They don't represent you, Nigel. They're not just objectively good looking. And if you had done it once and I was like, okay, fun tie day. Okay, I don't know, maybe it was Tuesday at work. I would have been like, fine. No.
JW,
No.
if the shirt was also polka dot and it was a secret tie, would you be on board? Because that was your stance last week.
Mm.
I would have been closer.
Andre comes up first, totally randomly.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh.
random.
I wrote, Andre comes first. How convenient.
And the first time Andre's ever spoken in panel.
Yep.
And I want to give it to Andre. Perfectly put.
Handles
This
the
was-
situation so well.
Basically says, I am not here 100%. I shouldn't have come.
Mhm.
You should have screened me out at auditions.
Yes.
I wish that's the only thing that could have made it better is if Andre had said, and this is why you do an audition episode.
Then they're like, okay, but we're still going to evaluate your photo. And they go on and on. But then we don't. Because first I was like, well, now I feel bad. Andre shouldn't have to stand here and listen to an evaluation of her photo. Just let her leave. But then they do. But they also use
Andre,
the
after you leave, we're going to talk about you.
But like, Andre doesn't need to hear any of it. Andre's out of the competition. It doesn't matter to Andre.
But then this
It's the
whole
rule.
thing, this whole thing of if Andre's photo is the worst photo this week, there will be no elimination. But if there's a worse photo, then there will be an elimination. Yeah, because the eliminations are always based on who had the worst photo this week.
And also, if Andre had known that, she probably wouldn't have done the photo shoot.
Yes.
Yes.
It feels like you're making Andre the bad person.
Yes.
She was
It's
specifically
Andre's
like, I
fault.
shouldn't be taking the spot from someone else.
And I also found it weird that it felt like Nigel got the goodbye wrap up, and then Tyra was very, like, to me, very stone-faced about it.
I
Very
guess
much like,
since
so you want to quit? Okay.
Nigel forced her to display her trauma for him,
So he's
that was-
already had a closure with her.
what
Yeah, it's-
made sense. I don't
It's
know.
just weird that it makes Tyra come across as, like, more cold than normal. Like, she's the mean judge now? I don't know. It was weird.
Well, let's talk about Andre's photo, I guess. After Andre leaves,
I agree that it's not the worst this week, but it doesn't give you much.
it's not good either.
No.
I do think she takes makeup really well.
Yes.
And she is stunning.
Yeah, no, she is gorgeous.
She looks very, very young. Like,
Mhm.
very young.
She looks like 12 in this photo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the fact that we cut off her bandeau top makes it very uncomfortable.
Also, I don't know if it's just because there's like not as much focus on the necklace. This is like one of the ones that you almost can't tell that there's bees. Like you can. There's a couple on her face, obviously, but like
Well, she's also too small for this necklace. That's not the piece she should have been given.
No, she
Yeah.
should have been given the ugly crown or the earrings.
Mm-hmm.
Kasha is next. And are we going to fucking tokenize her every single time she comes
Of course.
up to the panel?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, for some reason, Tyra. Here's the thing, Tyra. Fiercely real is not a thing, and how do you know it's not a thing? Because you always have to say plus size first,
Yep.
and then say AKA. Because if fiercely real was a thing, you wouldn't have to say plus size.
Also, this whole take your belt off thing was extremely unnecessary. She looked
Completely.
cute before, she looked cute after.
You
Completely.
could also not tell that that belt was there.
Nope.
No!
And then but I think it's also weird that they're like, oh, well, Kasha came with that belt on purpose so that she could do a reveal. And I'm like, first of all, I do think Kasha might do that. But Kasha's like, oh yeah, I've been a working model for 20 years, so I know what I'm doing. I love this photo.
I do too.
I really like this photo.
It's not my fave, but it's good. And I think it sells the premise
Mhm.
and the product.
I think her face is just so interesting, and this is a different angle for it that looks really great.
Yeah.
And she just seems very in control.
Yes. There's no fear.
Mm-hmm. Then Tyra says the photo is actually quite stunning, which makes me crazy.
Yep. Well, it's all about like this we've talked about, but like that Kasha has to literally be the best every week, otherwise she's failing.
I don't think that Andre was complimenting Kasha, because that sentence where he says, "I'm always looking for the convergence of fashion and art."
He's looking for it.
Right. I think they edited it in as if to imply that he said that this photo was that. I do not think that's
I
what
don't
Andre
think that's
was.
what
I think
he
there was
said.
more to that sentence.
Yeah.
But it's possible it would have been affirming that she did well since Tyra tries to take it away from her. It's impossible to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michaela is next. She got the most interesting makeup of the day.
Hers kind of looks like they were trying to do some sort of cell-shaded comic book style thing almost.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. It is pretty striking. But that's also because her face is the way it is. Also, is her ear black or is that shadow?
I can't tell.
Because if they painted it black, it's really cool. Because it must be because the earring isn't in shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And it sells this ugly necklace and these tiny earrings.
She looks pretty amazing. This is the kind of thing I feel like you would hire her for.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't agree that her eyes don't look that activated. I think they're the right amount of activation for this photo.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to have some dead-eyed folks in a little bit. I do not think Michaela is one of them.
No.
I agree.
Dominique is next. There is something very alienish about this photo.
I dig it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I think the pulling the hair back was a very strange choice.
I super dig it. I love the way her hands are. She's one of the few who really gets the hands correctly. And I like the alienness. There's almost like I'm agreeing with you that it's there.
Yeah.
And I think it's very effective. And it almost looks like she's asking a question, but on purpose.
Yeah. No, I think there's something really interesting about her in this
And
photo.
I just love the way she photographs. I do. I love the way she looks in photographs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. The only thing, and this is not her, because the biggest thing for me is that she might be one of the few top model contestants ever who can do their hands well and have so much hand in the photo. This little white jawline they made for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, also they also did it on her. They also
lips?
did it. No. Above the lips, the philtrum.
Well, that's what I meant. But yeah. But it's weird to me that most everyone else got really bold lines, and she got the softest of them. And I just don't know why she didn't get eyebrows like so many other people did.
I think it's because of the freckles. I think they were trying to call attention to the freckles, and by putting makeup on the brow, it would have pulled away from that. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
I also, I kind of really like this.
I really like it.
And it's set like it does the brief.
And it's going to get a high enough call out order, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like Dominique is going to leave this show never getting credit for anything.
I agree with that.
It's like she entered the competition and they were over her.
Yes.
And I don't know why. Like, she's even supposed to be like the goofball of this cycle, but also she's not compared to all the other goofy people we've had.
It feels personal in a way that's really not explained.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels like she is not what they want, and so they are not featuring her. Because Brittany is next, and y'all, I hate this photo.
You know what? I also really dislike this photo. I was wondering if the two of you were going to love it like the panel did.
No. It's so pedestrian. And the mouth is so bad. I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
And it looks like she has a milk mustache on top of everything else.
These are all secretly got milk ads.
Also, you can tell it was clear that like 3 people were working on the makeup because some people's eyebrows are still there. Some people's eyebrows got erased. So was the brief eyebrow with a fake brow, or was it to pretend like these were real brows?
I think that was the original brief, and it just didn't happen for everybody.
But yeah, I think her body is a strange position. You can't tell. Her body looks like a hand, a giant hand. It looks like a head is on a hand.
It's like hunched, but not. I don't know. It really does not do anything for me.
No. And I don't think this is a good angle on her face. It's also not a beauty shot. We're seeing your back. Jacqueline is next. And talk about hands.
I cannot. I cannot with these hands.
I have 3 questions. How many are there? Whose are there? And if they are hers, which is the right and which is the left?
In private panel, Alec will say it doesn't look like her hands, and it really doesn't. It looks like someone else's hands.
It also,
not look
the
like her
hands look
hands.
both too big and too small, and the man. I don't know if you're going to feature a hand so prominently in a photo.
How are they facing that way?
I need a manicure. I need something. I need a polish. I need. It's wild. And also, what is on the side of her face? What is this dash or accent ague?
Okay, so she's one that got her eyebrows fully erased, and it feels like she's got more Michaela style makeup that was like an interesting idea, but because it's in a side profile, you lose whatever that effect was.
This cannot be her best shot. Like, it can't be.
Now, I will say her lips look great.
Gorgeous. Got a great profile.
And I appreciate that we're actually seeing the bees really on her, like,
in her ear.
Glad hope she had that cotton in that left ear, because those bees are ready to party.
These hands are some of the worst hands we've ever had in a photo.
Insanity!
These hands, they are my own.
But they're not yours! I don't believe it!
Dahlia's photo is next. One word, no. No, because if every photo, which we heard it wasn't, had crazy eyes, why would you not show it? Why won't you show the crazy eyes? Why won't you show the dead eyes?
Dead eyes.
Instead, we're showing no eyes.
Yeah, it's like Dahlia, they just decided this week that Dahlia got a pass.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to show one of your outtakes, laugh it off.
She just sneezed.
I do appreciate her going along with Nigel and doing the little lesson with him. I thought that was very smart gameplay from Dahlia.
Sure.
Yeah, but what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if I was Dahlia, and she was in the bottom 2 ultimately, but I'd be like, well, I guess pack my bags.
Uh-huh.
You can't even judge this picture.
That's the thing, is it makes me feel bad on her behalf too. Because if they'd given one of those dead-eyed or whatever other shots that her eye was open, it would have probably been rough, but it would have probably been like
helpful.
Bottom 3 or 4.
Well, what are you going to learn from this? Also, don't keep your eyes closed in pictures.
Alexandria is next. I think so far it's in the top.
I don't love her eyes. I think her eyes are not quite connecting.
Sure.
Which they say too. I just noticed that they put a line on her part.
Everyone.
Yep.
Everyone had it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why it's cropped this way.
I have no understanding of why it's cropped this way.
I think it would actually be much more powerful if you didn't see her Superman arms.
I like the bee right on the lip.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's very cool.
Maybe that's a thing for later.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either.
But it's like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Tyra says that Alexandria's arms are out like flying like Superman.
That's not
and
how
if
Superman flies.
you're going to fly like Superman, honey, feel the wind in your eyes.
Super Smize returns.
Also, can you just imagine? And to Alexander's point, this is not how his arms are. But his arms are in a T-pose, all the wind resistance, and Superman's eyes are fully open, and he's just being...
Flapping.
Yes, wind in my eyes.
Sarah's photo's next. And y'all, this photo slays. I think they look stunning in this photo and sells the jewelry hard.
I think it's a decent photo. It's weird to me that, except for the upper lip white eyeliner,
they kept their
they
eyebrows.
didn't get anything.
Mm-hmm. No indication of the harsh lines.
And I agree with Alec later about the hand and just kind of wishing it wasn't there. But otherwise, I do really like it. And I'm surprised. And it really sells product, like you said,
It does really
Alexander.
sell product.
So I'm surprised, and I guess it is in the top half ultimately, but I'm surprised they didn't get more praise for this.
Yeah, I think they could have connected a little more with the camera through their eyes, but you really do get the impact of their face in a way I think that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because they didn't go super heavy with the graphicness and it just kind of left. And so you're selling this like lipstick, which it's a lipstick ad now, and these earrings that are hideous. When we look at the earrings, they are hideous. Look at all the charms on these heavy ass earrings. And yet I'm like, well, if they had bees on them, maybe.
I mean, if I had these pheromones all the time, I guess.
I've heard those bees.
Now we have Molly. This photo is so bad.
It is hard to believe once again that this is her best photo.
It looks like she's taking a hard poop.
It doesn't not look like that.
It just... And also,
what is her face doing?
The sound of this photo is...
See, I got much more of a... like one big smoke cloud came out.
Yeah, she's looking in the middle distance when you're like, I really now have to poop. It's not happening. So if I just kind of like glaze... Also, the lips are like, boo.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too.
Why did she not get the dark lipstick?
There's apparently 3 makeup groups. There was a group erasing eyebrows, a group putting on lips, and a group putting on all the pencil design.
Look, you can see it in her head.
I guess Brittany didn't
And that's it, though.
Brittany didn't get the lipstick either.
But Molly got none of it. She got the worst part of it, which is the line in the middle part.
It looks like they put a white line up
on her nose
also, which just looks like her nose is shiny.
Yeah, she just looks like she is lash blasted with highlighter.
Yes.
And also, I'm going to say something look at this foreground shoulder. How is it getting in this direction?
Oh my.
It is not good.
It also looks, okay, this is the other thing too. The bees look like flies and it looks stinky. There's something stinky about this photo. I don't like it.
She's now pigpen to you.
Yes. Nicole is next.
And Nicole thought of them as mosquitoes. And
I agree
Tyra's
with
like,
Tyra.
oh, that makes it so much better. She's like, well, I wasn't afraid of them. And I was like, oh, bad follow-up, Nicole. Because that's what Tyra's making fun of. I don't think she looks old in this picture.
I don't see the disconnect between how she looks in photos and how she looks in person.
I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
I agree.
I'm
not saying it's a great photo, but I'm saying...
No, but why did they put the eyebrows underneath the eyebrows?
Such a strange choice.
Because then it looks like it's like a heavy, like her eyes are like sagging.
Yeah.
This is another that is not helped by seeing the
Bando.
Ecru Bando.
No.
Well, yeah, exactly. Especially since she got the medical color.
Mm-hmm.
I also think they fucked up her nose contour.
Oh, yeah. Now that I'm looking at it.
Who was on Nicole's makeup team?
I do like the bee on top of her ear.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Like it looks like it's whispering a secret.
It
And
does.
I also like the bee on her earlobe because it looks like it's the fasten, like how it fastens.
like jewelry,
to her ear.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I didn't like Tyra's advice to Nicole that she needs to soften every bone in her face. Soften your bones.
Soften your bones.
I
Stop
wish
drinking milk.
I
That's
wish Jack
a
had to be
cheaty.
like my face.
Milk is a cheaty.
My baby face is just a big bowl of pudding.
Do you want to feel it? It's so soft.
It's so, that's why I keep my hands like that all the time.
To hold it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah is next. I mean, you know what? I hate to agree with Nigel, but I do love the tears in this photo.
She is a very pretty crier.
Right?
Nothing is red. Nothing has swelled up.
The one little glistening tear on her clavicle bone.
Nothing is coming out of her nose. I couldn't do it.
Except the cotton that they got rid of.
I was about to say, there might be a reason it was getting soaked up.
This is pretty great.
Yeah. And you can't see the ugly crown, which is a plus.
And it looks like that bee is about to alight on her finger.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great hand. It doesn't necessarily need to be hers, but it's still there's like grace in her hand.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just so weird that my favorite one is the crying one. Like, it's weird.
Especially when Tyra says that it's good because they are feeling your insides come to the outside. Come on, insides. Come out.
We discourage prolapsing on this podcast.
I mean, do it if you need to.
But I almost wish every photo had glycerin tears. Now that I've seen this photo, I don't know. Also the bee on her shoulder looks like the bee is so heavy that it pushed it down. Like, I don't know. There's just something really interesting about this photo in a way that like the other photos didn't, even the ones I liked, didn't quite get to the level that Hannah got to in this photo.
Yeah, you can almost do a perfect comparison between Hannah's and Kasha's because the pose is so similar.
Yeah.
And just see how much better Hannah's is.
She's giving it everything.
And finally, we have Monique. It's very madam, which
It's very, for me, promo for Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, it is also definitely as uncomfortable about it as I was. Andre says, Shanghai, Shanghai, Shanghai gesture. And I thought, that's specific. So I looked it up. There was a 1941 movie called Shanghai Gesture. What's not great is it, of course, because this was still considered fine, a white actress played the character whose name was Jin Sling, and it's exactly the makeup of Monique in this. There was even a review of the movie that said her performance cannot penetrate the mask-like makeup arranged for her characterization.
Ow.
It's a lot.
But I think the picture is like not bad.
I think Monique is modeling well.
Yes.
Yes.
I do, even without, and I couldn't tell if it was because Andre said Shanghai 50,000 times.
Yeah.
But this is the only one that the makeup and the eyebrows felt like they were less artistic and more trying to do what Andre was saying the Shanghai
Yes, it
gesture
felt
did.
a little appropriative.
Yeah, this is the one that really, because until Monique, I never got that from
It didn't feel like that.
Like,
No.
Michaela's
It's
is
the
definitely
arch.
not.
It's the
yeah.
it's
the arch and the fact that her brow is completely gone.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help, I think, because of those two things, and then the having her in the necklace, which look like claws, evokes this like Orientalism and drag, like, you know, all that like iconography.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Of that of like dragons, scales, claws. So it just kind of, I think, all and then for Andre to be like, you shanghaied this photo shoot. I'm like, oh God,
Andre, no.
Please stop.
Come on.
I do love that she took it evil, though.
Oh, I do too.
That's what I would have done if I had to do this.
I could see, I could actually see Monique and Hannah in the same show.
Mm-hmm.
Evil twin, good twin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That kind of thing, yeah.
It always comes back to Sweet Valley High somehow.
Private panel. We still in the show do not see Andre's photo.
I was starting to wonder if I had missed it. Like, because I literally wrote, I was like, have we seen Andre's photo yet?
No. I think Alec is very astute as a judge, except for when they're talking about Dominique.
Sure.
But I thought pretty good judge overall, which is not,
agree.
a given.
Although, like I said, as soon as she put forth the comment about the hands in Jacqueline's photo, I was like, yes, I agree with everything you say.
And I'm going to give it to Tyra that her joke was so absurd and so stupid that I was like, fine, funny.
Yep, I agree.
When she says, you know what, Andre, you talk about salons a lot. I don't have one. Where do I get one? Before he can answer, at a swap meet. And I was like, what?
The wildest place. The
if
wildest
that was her
answer.
normal sense of humor, I'd be like, oh, I love weirdo Tyra. But she just like accidented into it. But I kind of love that she was finally like, hey, Andre, say a lot of weird stuff, right? Can we just talk about the fact that we're in very different worlds as human beings?
Are you going to buy me one? Can I get into the swap meet?
We also are pretending that Dahlia's photo is good in private panel in a way that I didn't need because it wasn't. It's not a good picture.
Nigel says Nicole needs to look past her strong bone structure and show us the youth.
Well, she can't because she hasn't been able to soften the bones, so she can't move through the bones.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe Hannah's right about getting to a flight because now Tyra doesn't even have time to reach a consensus. She has to get on the flight.
Nigel really wanted Dahlia to go.
Well, we have reached a decision. No, we haven't. Well, we've reached it.
Okay, we have it. Okay, we have. Bring them back in, though.
I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alexander. For the first time in a while, I was felt like the panel was fighting, and I didn't like it.
It also kind of seemed like, in the end, they don't really care who they send home, which is not a good look for the show.
No.
Also, this is an episode that you could have just made the strong decision to just not eliminate anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they want to. They want to get rid of someone.
Yep.
Call out order.
No. And who knows how many photos I have in my hands. That's why she wanted to eliminate someone, so she could milk this, because she knew it wasn't going to happen again.
It's
That's
top
true.
model, mystery math.
I wish she had even done it like a full magician. Just had 14 photos that become 13. She's just flip-flapping them around. Who can say? She just releases more bees. I'm gonna swell up.
Hannah is first.
Correct.
Even though we praised your crying and we liked your crying, next time don't cry.
Yeah, well, don't have bees next time, I guess. And also emotionally...
Trauma done. Your trauma's done. Your trauma's done.
Brittany is second call out.
Unfathomable to me.
Crazy.
One of the worst. Then Monique, third, who should have been second.
Yes.
Basically, we just need to now shove everyone up one space.
Yeah, I think that would actually fix it.
Yeah, because Monique, Michaela, Kasha, Dominique, Sarah, and then Alexandria,
fine,
Jacqueline. I guess.
Part of me, I'm like, how can you not put Jacqueline at the bottom?
No, I'm not saying. But also, Hannah, Molly is behind Jacqueline because Molly's was worse than Jacqueline's.
Yeah.
But wait, Jacqueline's in her own spinoff contest, America's Next Top Dimpled Beauty. And what's so funny is Tyra keeps complimenting stuff that's a baby face.
Yep.
And Jacqueline's like, okay, but we're gonna fix it, right?
I hate it.
Am I gonna get plastic surgery? Is this the swan?
I hope my makeover's bones. I want bones.
Which leaves Dahlia v. Nicole v. the ghost of Andre.
Two
So
beautiful
true.
ladies stand before me. What is their fate? Nicole looks like a teenager's auntie in her photos, whereas she straight up tells Dahlia that she has a horse face.
Why?
She really does.
Okay, we started this last cycle with Kendall. Why are we comparing women to colts and horses? It makes me very uncomfortable. And also, on the other side, where is teenager in Nicole? She doesn't look like a teenager. She looks like a manager all the time.
Yeah, a big part of her aged upness is how Nicole dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would actually say that she actually looks older in person because of her VP of marketing energy.
Yes. At least we finally show Andre's photo.
Mm-hmm.
Is this photo the worst photo out of all you girls here? Or is this the photo that is not the worst, that will send one of you home?
Or is this the photo that is not the worst? Is poetry salad. Delicious word salad.
Do you eat that with...
You know what it is? It's
is
a
that
royal...
a dried cranberry?
Mayonnaise, snap peas, banana. Oh, la 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 la.
So they make the wrong decision, and Nicole goes home, who I don't think had the worst photo.
I just truly would not have sent anyone home.
Me either. I just wouldn't have.
Huh.
And then we get a double fade.
I don't know if I just didn't realize this last time, if I'm malfunctioning and I forgot that I noticed it last time. They interview them. The exit interviews are now happening in the foyer of the panel room. We don't even get footage of them going home and packing up. If any cute little notes are left, we're not going to see it. Because they interview them right off the panel room, and
they
then
just send them home.
Their slow walk away is just out of the panel room.
Packing is not high fashion, Hannah.
I think it's because Chris stole all that stuff. I think it's because Chris, and they're like, you can't steal anything. Also, I'm going to say it. I have notes about it in next time on Top Model, but I think this apartment is just too small.
I agree.
I think it is too small. I think we theorized that earlier, but I think it's actually just bad for filming.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we don't see much in the apartment, truly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 updates. One is so short, you'll barely think it's an update.
Great.
Andre Edwards, also sometimes known as Audie Edwards, spelled Audie. But that seems like that might just be a nickname. Literally, the only thing I can find, besides one Instagram post that is not even her Instagram, it's just someone else who's talking about her as a best friend or something, is a fake Twitter that with just one tweet saying, hey. And that is all of Andre Edwards online.
Did Andre Edwards disappear?
I don't know.
Was Andre ever here? Are we for sure that Andre existed? Or was Andre a figment of Top Model's fantasy?
And on the opposite end, get ready for an update feasta for Nicole. And there is some glug, 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 glug iced tea. So, Nicole Lucas, interestingly, before the show, Nicole modeled in Singapore under the name Chloe Lucas.
Another person that was already a model.
A working model who had been working.
Oh, you all don't even know. Because she was signed with Avenue Models, and she had been in Elle, Style Singapore, Luxe, Chic, Prestige, New You, Sparkle, Interview Magazine. The list goes on. She'd also modeled for Island Shop, Parco, and was in a MasterCard commercial.
What?
And she's known for, in the fandom, as having the most extremely minor edit, despite that she was on the show for multiple episodes. Because, and I don't even know if we noticed this, or at least I don't know if we talked about it, she was the only one who wasn't shown in the bubble runway.
Oh.
Wow.
Right? In the second episode, this is fascinating. In the second episode, the one we just a podcast, she was actually declared winner of the Inner Critic Challenge.
He did praise her the most during. We did see that.
But the edit made it seem like all the girls were the winner, and people theorized it's because she got eliminated that episode. So apparently what actually happened is she won jewelry, and then they decided to give everyone earrings.
Wow.
There is also...
Oh my god.
a leaked photo of her as a decoy for the show in a runway challenge that'll happen in 2 episodes from now. So they also just kept her around to be in some live runway shows.
Because she was a working model.
100%. And that she had said before the show, she didn't plan on continuing modeling anymore and just wanted to do the show as the last thing before retiring. So as soon as she was done, there is not a photo to be found of Nicole that is from her time.
What a read of the show to be like, I had a whole professional modeling career, and I'm going to go on here and do this because it's dumb. And then never model again.
Not only do it, but do it under a different name. So you can't ruin if you want to go back to Chloe Lucas. On Instagram, she's Nicole M. Lucas. Oh, and now married named Nicole Blay. And is a registered nurse. A family nurse practitioner, specifically. Wife, mama. And recently announced that she's going to have a second child that should be in July. So 2 months from the time of this recording. And she is also and y'all, I love this brand. She's an ambassador for Figs. Do you know Figs?
Oh, yeah.
The Scrubs brand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My brain just went, oh yeah, I love figs too.
Newtons?
Fruit.
I mean, the fig lobby is strong, so I get it.
Mm-hmm. And now she's
if you were going to be an ambassador for any fruit.
Me?
Hmm?
Yes.
Figs? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant because figs.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, figs.
If you could be...
Does he like, figs?
So, Alexander, I spit something out on my floor.
Was it a fig?
I'm going to bill you for emotional and property damage. That was really funny. So stupid.
Figs.
But anyway, so two very different updates. Andre gone, Nicole gone, but never forgotten.
I love all of that for Nicole.
I also love that.
What an amazing read.
Rebuke of this show.
Why did the show hate her, though? I don't understand. Like, why was she edited so... I get that, like, in the episode that she was eliminated, you had to juggle both showing Andre in that story and also some Nicole, but it felt like...
You know what? You know how you could have fixed that? Audition episode.
But just to completely erase her win feels so unnecessary. We've had other episodes where someone has won the challenge and gone home.
Yeah. And truthfully, I can't get a read on anyone on the show, the two of them, for this, you know, in memoriam, because we didn't see them.
They got so little time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And I don't know. It feels like this second episode is like a first episode.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like we're only just now in the next episode. And it helps that the next episode has makeovers, which always gives a little bit more colors in some of the lines of some of the contestants' personalities. But I'm just like, I don't feel like I've known anyone who's left.
Yeah, if the first episode was a recap of a different episode that we didn't see, this was essentially doing some of the work of the audition episode, but didn't have enough time to do it for everyone.
But if
you have time for us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you, Hannah. You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea.
Little tease.
You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. There is a P.O. box. We are getting your things. I have checked in. It's very sweet. We'll talk about it more on the upcoming mailbag episode.
Absolutely. And thank you so much to the folks who had sent us stuff.
It's appreciated. It's very sweet. We really like it. You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come say hi on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you do, so that we know it's you and it's for us.
Yes. Help us see you.
See
Seeing us.
So for PodLeadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.